This video features the three regions Blackfell, Blackfell Oil Fields, and the settlement of Evergreen. These three regions form the full loot run for Blackfell. We'll head out this exit here. Now I call this the full run because in addition to all 16 of the crates in these three regions, we're also going to get just a ton of loot from cabinets, dumpsters, all sorts of things. Very full run. Our first destination is this white building. There's nothing inside guarding the single gear crate, so just hop off, pick it up. When we're done, head to the right and head for this motel. This motel is one of the most important spots on this tour. There's tons of good loot here. Dumpsters, cabinets, crates. Every one of these rooms that has an open door has at least 2 to 3 crates. You don't have to go into any of the bathrooms. There's nothing in the bathrooms. Just loot each crate and move on to the next open door. It's one of the most popular furniture runs in the game. People have picked up things like their metal shelf formula, things like that, other recipes. After we get all these on the first floor, we run upstairs, get every open door on the second floor. Here's a crate. More cabinets. Once we're done getting all the cabinets on this floor, we're going to jump over the rail and head down to pick up the third dumpster here. And then we'll head for our first location where there are mobs that will threaten you. So bring your gun out. So head right in this direction. You can bike it or you can run it. Have your gun ready. We're headed for that gas station. We're going to go into the little mini mart. We're going to try to swing along the right side here. There's a searchlight dude right out front. We're going to try to avoid him. Run into the mini mart, grab anything that you feel like grabbing. There's a lot of stuff on the shelves. And then pick up the single weapons crate behind the counter. Pick up some more stuff. Now hop on your bike right here, and we're going to head for that road going up the hill. At the top of the hill is going to be a white farmhouse with a single gear crate. Again, not guarded. So just pull up into this gate, pull right up to the farmhouse, drop your bike, and pick it up. Next door, there's a storage crate, which we'll pick up. A little lag here. Surprise, surprise. We'll pick up this storage crate because it's here. And then we're going to leave. As we leave, we'll be running through a field, and you can see on the left there's a horse dude. You can interact with him if you feel like it. What we're going to do next is we're going to run to the edge and jump off and fly down to the hospital. That's the hospital right there. You can see that on the left side of the hospital there are stairs. You can, if you want, just fly directly to the stairs because the crate is on the roof, the single gear crate. I like to go into hospitals because there's usually medical supplies and good stuff in there, depending on how thick things are here. Oop, a lot of guys here. Okay, we're just going to run right to the roof then. Go up the stairs, get to the roof, grab the box, and run. We're going to jump off this edge here, and we're going to head for the supermarket straight ahead. Now, this place is going to be hella polluted. So if you have a beer, this is the time to take it. We're going to pick up a storage crate here and a few odds and ends lying around. I like to pick up, usually this is a versatile screwdriver set right there. Those turn into automatic parts. So I like to pick them up. Here's where it gets thick with pollution. We're going to run into the supermarket, jump over this entrance, pick up a few things, and grab the single weapons crate. Or excuse me, that's a gear crate. Usually this place is swarming. Right now it's not too bad. We're going to run out, head to the left. Our destination is now that office building across the street, the underground parking garage. We're going to enter through the right. It gets a little dark in here, so I flip on my light. Run into this little caged area. There's a weapons crate. Usually a spawner spawns right behind. There it is. Okay, so good timing. Let's run over and pick up this storage crate at the back. We're probably being followed, yep, by a bunch of bad guys, so let's take care of them. And then pick up the storage crate. Oops, more guys. Okay, maybe we can jump over them, get away. Yep. So now we're going to run out of the building the way we came in. Once we get outside, we'll run to the right down the street. Down at the end, you see that red brick building. That's the town hall. We're looking at the back side of it. We're going to go in through the back door and make an immediate left into the first room. This is another place like the motel, chock full of treasures. There's at least 4 or 5 cabinets in every room, all filled with good stuff. Oops, we woke somebody up. Let's take care of him. Get back to the cabinets. Ooh, looks like we got sent to La La Land by a baby spider. Take care of him and his buddies. And resume with the cabinets. We're going to head out, turn left, get the next room. Again, snap your fingers, loot the cabinets. Ooh, there's a coffee maker. Those are good for electronic parts. So go back and get the coffee maker, please. Thank you. This room up ahead has a single storage crate and a couple of odds and ends. Not really that good, but the room right next door, which is guarded by a deviant, has a single weapons crate. And there he is. Let's take care of him. I usually find him over on the left, so I, out of habit, jump over this way, grab the weapons crate, and now we're going to go upstairs and get the rooms up there. That's a morphic crate. You can mess with it if you want. I usually just ignore it. Snap your fingers, loot the crates. Looks like we woke him up, so let's take him out, grab his stuff, get morphic. Head over to this last room, snap your fingers, loot the cabinets. And now we're going to head out. We're going to jump over the rail, turn to the left, and head out the front door. Make your way over those sandbags to the sidewalk. Down at the end of the sidewalk, there's a basketball court. You see the single gear crate right there. It's guarded by an elite. And the deviant, don't worry about them. They're not going to bother us. We're just going to run. Now down here, you see the greenhouse on the right. That greenhouse is another important stop on this tour. It is chock full of stuff. Get this dumpster, grab a few things in the front yard. There's a crate up ahead. We're going to go into the house, make the first turn to the left, and go into this room. Storage crate and 3 cabinets in this room. Oh, bad guys. Looks like we're engaged in a fight. take care of these guys, make them pay the price. Get back to the storage crate. 3 cabinets. Both of the nightstands. And one against the wall. As soon as we exit this room, we make a sharp left and go up the stairs. Except we can't. So, jump up, crouch. If you can see the name, you can get the loot. Grab this printer and this storage box and 3 cabinets. Oops, we didn't loot the storage box. We'll have to pick that up. And now we're going to go into the kitchen, which is just amazing. This kitchen has 7, count them, 7 cabinets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we exit the house, go out the back door into the backyard. There's usually a couple of deviants right here. And one to the right, he's not there now. We'll pick up a couple of crates in the back. Then hit the 2 dumpsters. 2 more crates over to the right. Oh, there's our deviant, he's here. Now we're going to get on our bike and we're going to make our way to the 8th and final crate in Blackfell proper. We passed by the area earlier, but it's easier to pick it up at the end because it's located right near the place that we're going to exit the town. So make a right turn here, head down to the last street, and make a left. Be careful here, there's usually a balloon guy elite. We're going into this gray house on the right. It's guarded by 1 deviant. Run in, get the weapons crate. Ah, we didn't take out the deviant. Let's get him now. All right, there's the crate. So now that we've got the final crate in town, we're going to leave town. We're going to get on our bike, head this direction up the road, and leave Blackfell and head for the oil fields. So just to recap, we picked up 8 crates. Here they are marked on the map. And now we're headed for the Blackfell oil fields. Take this little road here, go off the road onto the side road and try to navigate through these rocks and trees and see if you can hug the coast. Your screen's going to look different from mine here because everybody's building around here all the time. So I like to look for a particular house as my benchmark, and that helps me. That's that white building right there. I'm going to go in between those 2 buildings and I'm going to emerge at the spot that I want to go to, which is that white refinery building up ahead and the staircase right next to it. We're going to park right here, jump off the bike, head up the staircase. There's usually a deviant who spawns right here. He's not here now. We'll grab the gear crate and we're going to jump off, head south, and run alongside that chain link fence. Past the first opening. We'll pass the second opening. And we're going to run into the third opening. We're headed for that staircase. At the top of the staircase, there's a guy who's going to want to throw nasty stuff at us. We'll just ignore him because he's not going to hurt us. And grab this single weapons crate right here. Be ready to turn right quickly and run to the edge and jump off and fly to the left. You can see there's an elite over there by the workshop. You can mess with him if you like. Pick up some stuff here if you want. Our next destination is those brown rocks down at the end. We're going to jump off the edge. We're going to see a white garage with 2 open garage doors. We're headed for the one on the right. That's our destination. Inside, it's usually a little searchlight baby spider guy. Yeah, I think I can see him in there. So we'll deal with him before he can send us to La La Land again. And pick up the single weapons crate here. That guy's not going to bother us over there. Exit and run to the left. There's usually an elite around here. There he is over there. We're going to jump across this concrete barrier and head for the red ladder. There's 2 red ladders. This is the first one. Climb it, get to the platform. There's the second ladder. Once you're at the top, turn around left, run back, and grab the final of the 4 crates in the oil fields. So to recap, we picked up 4 crates here in the oil fields. Here they are. Now we're going to head for the settlement of Evergreen. Once you hit the ground, you can either take your bike or you can run. We're going to have to cross a river. I like to bike it. There's a narrow spot on the river I like to try to cross. If I get it just right, I can ride my bike all the way across. If not, I'll get thrown off. Let's see, it's right to the left of this brown house here. And I made it. So now we're going to run straight toward the edge of the road. We're going to cross the road, try to avoid the guardrails. And now we're getting into a pretty rocky area, so probably going to hit something unless we're... Okay. You can jump off the bike. You can either run the rest of the way, or you can try to bike the rest if you feel comfortable navigating all the rocks. We're headed for that pass up the hill, straight ahead. You can see it between the mountains there. We're going to go up the pass, and at the top there will be an edge, a little rim that goes around a valley, so be careful you don't fall off. And you can see the buildings of Evergreen now. We're entering into another very rocky area, so probably going to hit something here. Yep. We're running to the center of town looking for a circular stone fence with a tree in the center, and there it is. At the foot of the tree is our first crate. We ignore these guys. They don't bother us. Jump across, keep heading southwest. Run through town, downhill. There's another planter, kind of an old-shaped one, and up ahead is another planter with a statue in the middle. You can see there's an elite there also. It's a weather forecaster. It's guarding a crate. We're going to run right up, and we're going to grab that crate so fast that the elite's not going to even have time to bother us. And then we're going to run into this hotel right over to the left. Once inside the hotel, we're going to turn right and head over to that red light area and pick up the final weapons crate. And that's all 16 crates in these 3 regions. Everything we've looted in this video resets every 4 hours at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 5 o'clock Pacific time. So that's it. Thanks for watching.